Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your mid-August check-in. I have been traveling, so thank you so much for being patient as I've finished these mid-August check-ins. How is your heart? How are you feeling? We are in the heat of Venus retrograde. That is the main theme for the month of August and the collective. We have Venus square Uranus, and that is going to bring in a lot of sudden revelations, high intensity, aha moments, pivots, shakeups, you name it, especially amongst relationships. Venus also talks about money, right? I go a bit deeper in the August general message at the beginning of the month on Venus and what it means for you. So if you want to check that out, go check it out on my YouTube channel. Determination. Ooh, are you determined? Or what? What are you determined about? Mischief. Ooh. Let's see here. Let's see what this Aquarius I'm connecting with is determined about. A level of mischief, a level of play, a level of excitement. You know, Leo, we are in the heat of Leo season. It's all about play, pleasure, indulgence, confidence, you know, making moves, shaking things up, being assertive. Let's see here, Aquarius, what do we have for you? You're determined to set healthy boundaries. The boundaries card here, the porcupine and the weasel, introspection. You might have been having a hard time releasing certain things and upholding a certain boundary that you might have or have placed a while ago even. And maybe there's some sort of trigger this month, or maybe you're seeing a reflection of something in your life where maybe you fell off a bit on something and you're being redirected, or you're being shown something so that you have a better understanding of what your boundaries are. And they can change over time too as well, right? But maybe you are having to make healthier choices for yourself at this time. What else do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Deceit. Okay, so the plot thickens here. It seems that as though there's been some deceptive energy around you. You've been feeling it. This could be around you or within you, right? Deception comes in many forms. And I think the Aquarius I'm connecting with, some sudden revelation, maybe not so sudden, but with this Venus square Uranus, maybe it's become very apparent and very raw and real, that you're having to, again, assess your boundaries. You know, how much can I give to this, right? Let's see what the tarot has for you, Aquarius. But there is some deception here that you're coming to terms with. You're starting to understand it a bit deeper now. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Just know that we also have Mercury going retrograde August 23rd. So even with all these sudden revelations and these aha moments and these shifts and shakeups, I feel it's best during a retrograde to move from a grounded place where we aren't gaslighting or projecting, and we're really truly looking at the situation from all perspectives, like holistically, and giving ourselves some time to breathe and to analyze the situation a bit deeper before we make any sort of impulsive decision. But again, everyone's story is different. You know yourself best, and the power of free will is always at play with any of my readings. But it is a time of introspection, and maybe you're coming to the edge, right? This month, judgment. It looks like there is a judgment call that is needing to be made about some level of deception maybe boundaries that are being crossed. And you know, in this card, this woman, she doesn't want to make this judgment call, but she knows she has to. Right? She doesn't look too happy about her decision, but it's like everything that's come up to this moment, everything that's happened, everything that's aligned up into this moment, it's like there's no turning back. The truth will set you free. 5 of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse. Something within you feels bound, is what I heard. I just heard the word bound or restricted. You know, the Queen of Wands upright is in her power. She's very confident. This is Leo energy, right? Leo at its finest. Very confident, very assertive. But again, the Queen of Wands is very good at manifesting. And with any sort of law of attraction or manifestation, it's all about being receptive and letting things come to you. With it being in reverse, it's almost like a manipulative energy, or like power struggle, or being too overly dominant, right? Or aggressive. So you might be dealing with a fire sign, male or female, that is kind of taking on that Queen of Wands in reverse, you know, domineering, controlling, manipulative. The 5 of Cups, I want to clarify that for you. What's this 5 of Cups about for Aquarius? What's this 5 of Cups about for Aquarius? Please show me what I need to see, the truth and nothing but the truth for Aquarius. That's a lot of cards. But I'll do my best here for you, Aquarius, okay? So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, King of Wands, okay? Magician, the 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups. So this is looking more like a love situation. 2 of Cups is upright with the Knight of Cups. This is an emotional bond, right? One where you guys can connect intellectually. Even with the Knight of Cups, this is about like a conversation, usually a conversation starter. Any page or knight is usually that. It's a small gesture. It's not like a king or a queen, right? But it's an invitation. The Knight of Cups is very romantic, you know. It can almost be a bit like love bombing, but it's a very romantic energy. So with this pair here, it seems like there is a level of love, you know. And with the 5 of Cups, there again, with the deception card, it's like the trust has been broken, but the love is still there, it seems. But I do see a level of manipulation here, something that is below the surface that, you know, is nagging or really persistently nagging at you with the Magician in reverse. The Magician holds the key to all the elements. This is Gemini energy, very intellectual. You know, the power of the mind, right? They know the laws of manifestation and attraction. But this Magician uses their powers, again, to coerce or manipulate. It can be a bit of the lazy way out, is what I heard. Maybe someone isn't cleaning up their messes, so to speak. I'm seeing a lot of ego here with the King of Wands and that Queen of Wands as well showing up. So I feel like ego is getting in the way of this dynamic. And the Queen of Air as well in reverse, it's like, I feel like tit for tat, you know, indirect, kind of passive aggressive communication even, not being straightforward. You know, the Queen of Swords upright is very straightforward, very truthful, very honest. Maybe you even feel fearful to be honest because of what reaction you might get, right? So there's a level of mourning, there's a level of grieving here. But with the 5 of Cups, there are 2 cups still standing, and we saw that represented in the 2 of Cups. So undeniably, there is love here. It's just a matter of, can we work through this deception? Can I set healthy boundaries with this person? Or with myself even, right? Everyone's story is different. This is a general reading. place the roles as you see fit. We're going to get a love oracle, and we're going to take this over to the extended on my Patreon channel. Feel free to join me over there. You have access to all extended readings as well as new and full moon readings. And with my Patreon channel, I am trying to have my community, you know, tell me what they want to hear. You know, what kind of readings are you interested in? So feel free to comment, you know, come join us over there on Patreon. But let's see what we're going to start this love reading off for you for this extended. Aquarius, love oracle. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Camera. Reminiscing. But this is a very nostalgic, and this is like the Six of Cups energy. This is focusing on the good memories, right? But this is also about learning from the past. So it seems like you are maybe seeing a repetitive pattern, and you're being asked to learn from the past. Maybe even reflect on the past. How many times has this come up in your relationship? How many times have you felt heartbroken, deeply saddened, right? Feeling lost, grieving, right? The Five of Cups energy. It is going to be important for you, Aquarius, to not just focus on the good, and, you know, really take a look into all perspectives of this relationship dynamic. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly. And we're going to explore that in the extended. I hope to find you over there. Be well.